Hey everybody, welcome back to We Are Podcast Network. This is Heroes-Gyros Season 1, Episode 6, The Paper Box. If this is your first time checking out the podcast, thank you so much. Please go to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, or iTunes, and give We Are Podcast a like. And if you get a chance, head over to our social media. All links can be found in the description. We're at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at /We Are Podcast. With that said, on to the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to And now, with the lore of the land, our Dungeon Master.
Tales speak of a great and wise creator named Sela. It is said she crafted the universe and its two inhabiting worlds, Kitera and Valorn. To Kitera, she bestowed her very soul, while Valorn was gifted with her beating heart. To this day, both worlds remain mostly untamed and unpredictable, but many settlements have managed to thrive regardless. Your adventure begins near the floating city of Baltur on Valorn, a place known for its arcane and bizarre districts, the seemingly endless labyrinth at the core of the island, and the monumental castle that rests at the island's peak.
Alright, the way that I'm going to handle this split party thing is they're going to get to a certain point, and then you're going to get to a certain point, and if need be, we'll flip-flop, okay?
Okay.
Until then, Sal Grindle is not here. You're free to commentate, crack jokes, and things like that. Just know you are not here to help them, and it is all out of character.
Until it's my turn?
Yep,
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Alright.
So you two are in this long hallway, lots of doors. Princess is just kind of on edge and looking at you two for
It's
some
okay,
sort of...
sweet. I'm gonna hold her hand. It's okay.
Gay.
It's okay.
Now smell her a little.
It's okay, princess. A little bit closer. A little bit closer.
And I'm still pouting.
I miss Sal. I miss Jerry with his sweet cocaine.
This wasn't here at all before. This isn't right.
I don't think we're in your palace.
Well, clearly.
It
This
just
isn't-
looks like it.
Where are we then?
I don't know. You brought us here.
If I'm stuck here with you?
Then we're fine.
And I stand up all of a sudden.
Listen here, bitch. I lost Sal. I lost my best friend, Jerry, and his sweet cocaine.
Wait,
Where
who
are
is-
we?
You should have known this would be dangerous. I told you it was.
And I go to backhander.
Do you backhand her?
I go to backhander, but I'm very upset. I wasn't putting a lot into it, just so you know.
I want you to make an attack roll.
Don't do it.
It's a 13.
Okay. She grabs your left hand as you bring the back of it swinging towards her, stopping your hand midair, and she lunges her hand towards you. You look down, and about an inch from your gut is this blade of pure light jutting out from her hand. You will not touch me, or lay a hand on me at all,
Oh, yeah.
or you will die.
Take that, you nasty old man.
The light disappears. She lets go of your hand, dusts off her dress.
Girl power. Shut up. Get up. Let's go.
Okay.
Does anyone have any ideas? You think there's any way to, summon the door back or something?
Sure.
You two haven't done this whole adventuring thing very much, have you?
Well, no.
I have.
I live in the woods.
I remember being in a situation like this about, 75, 80 years ago. It was me and Jerry and Steve.
Let's see let's consult Uncle Dice here. Go ahead and spin your story, old man.
So we were in a hallway like this, and there were many doors. And I remember the stairwells went up and down, but they seemed to loop and continue it over and over and over again. And some of the doors would lead to the same location, and then they would go topsy-turvy and upside down and spinnily-winnily-woo, and then I knew what to do. I knew what to do, yes!
Do I know what to do?
So, at the end of this tunnel experience you're describing, you said how many years ago?
I've never done this before.
You've never done this before.
But Mr. Peppers has!
The princess walks out of the room. She stands in the hallway, and she walks up to a door and says, I'm going to open this one. Flies open, a howling wind comes out. You see snow flurries just whipping and swirling outside of the room. She pulls the door closed.
Are you sure you don't want to build a snowman?
This is absolutely frustrating.
So this place is just like a portal, Nexus portals to it's just places everywhere.
So I run over to the door across from it, and I open it. What do I see?
The door swings open. You see what at first glance kind of looks like a thick, dense jungle. But you kind of blink your eyes a few times, and you notice the trees are all flat, like two-dimensional.
See, I wouldn't like it.
One solid color, no shading, almost as if it was drawn by a child.
Well, I got some crazy shit over here. What do you got over there, Juliana?
A bunch of doors.
Well, open them! You kind of
I
push
one open.
Okay.
As you push the door open, it's yanked from your grasp. The door boom, flies open, and you hear from the other side of the door.
Bob, is that you?
That was not me. But I think I speak its language.
What did it say?
It say, how you? Duh.
You take a few steps back as you see this twisted, horrid, wriggling, two-dimensional creature start wobbling its way towards you, making those god-awful noises.
Gross, nasty. Does anybody have an eraser?
And you see its face. It's almost as if ink drawn on a paper. You see its eyes kind of swirling and adjusting, growing and shrinking as it's looking at you. Its mouth is all over the place, scribbled in with ink, and it just keeps moving towards you. Roll initiative. Okay, what did you get?
7.
Yep.
I got a 12.
This monster starts working its way towards you, taking a few steps closer when it launches its fist out at you and tries to wrap it around your body and grapple you. You manage to just step back, parry it away, and kind of knock its paper-like hand
wise
back.
decision, monster.
Duck, it is your turn.
So this is like a coloring book monster come to life, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. And it seems like it has low intelligence, is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, so I have martial arts, of course. So I kind of want to see if I can start doing a martial arts type dance and see if I can distract it at all away from them.
So you're trying to...
Performance?
Performance,
Yeah,
kind
that's what I
of
was
thing.
thinking.
Performance check?
Yeah.
Okay, so make a performance check.
So 19. So I'm trying to kind of lull it into a sense of like, what? Look at me, I'm safe, but kind of hypnotizing it at the same time with my movements.
So as you start doing some kind of jerky dance, almost mimicking the movements of this doodle creature, you see it turns to you and starts mirroring you as two more fold out just like paper dolls from it and split off. And they're just kind of mirroring your movements, standing side by side, but still facing you. Mikey.
Yeah, I'm just going to hit one with Guiding Bolt. 16 damage.
And it only-
16 radiant.
You see, which one are you hitting? Left, middle, right?
The middle.
Your guiding bolt hits it, and it seems to just absorb right into the paper-like fabric of its body, and you can see it starting to glow and almost burn just a little bit. Almost as if the light was so intense that it just started to singe his paper. Aelith is going to run up to the middle one, jab it with her little light beam sword hand thing for a 15. That'll hit. That is 4 damage. And the other two, they keep mimicking and mirroring you, but they take slow steps forward towards you.
Okay.
The middle one reaches out, snaps its hands, and it wraps around Aelith and starts pulling her in closer. She screams out, just frantically trying to bat him away with her weapon. Duck, you're up, buddy.
All right, so I'm still dancing, and and I'm kind of like paying attention to what's going on. I see the one has grabbed her, and I decide to do a flip over. Am I close enough?
What do you?
I want to do like a cartwheel over with my short sword and cut at what it's grabbing her.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Oh, that's not good. That's
Is that a 1?
that's a 4. I want to burn a lucky.
You can burn a lucky if you'd like.
I rolled a 23 altogether, so much better.
Holy shit. Okay, can you give me an acrobatics check now?
11 altogether.
You don't quite manage to make the whole cartwheel, but as you hop up over the creature, you bring your sword down, splitting its head in two, and you see the paper just rip right down the middle. Still alive, it's still wriggling, but its head is now kind of flapping in the wind, still going.
And I mock it just a little bit.
You do fall flat on your ass, though, when you land on the other side.
Pull. Oh.
Didn't quite make it the whole way, so you are prone. Boom.
Damn it. Oh, shit. Okay.
Suddenly, the doors around you start to swing open on their own. Boom, 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 boom. Each one unfolding more and more and more. And then you hear it. The god-awful screeching. More of these doodles seem to come stepping out of the doors. Not all of them humanoid in shape like the three standing before you, but some of them more like coyotes, wolves. Pretty sure you even saw a dinosaur just unfold before your eyes.
Nice.
All of them start hobbling towards you again. Alright, Sal Grindle.
Oh, fuck. Here we go, boys.
You find yourself back in this hallway, ornate doorway, the stones in front of you, the open door on your left, closed one on your right. Everything seems just back as it was.
Ah, shit. I wipe off my face.
Wiping the puke from your brow.
Ugh, that stinks. I remember how the princess was, like, molesting the rocks to get it to open up? I molest them the same way.
You're molesting rocks.
People,
I'm not
I don't
doing
know why he uses the word molest when he means investigate.
Because if you could see his hand movements, that is molest.
Yeah.
Like, I can imagine that's how molester fingers move. Apparently, Tigger's a molester. Alright, I'm just like, I'm feeling around like, I'm moving my hands over the stones the way she did. Just like going like that. Is anything happening?
You hear a click. One of the stones pushes down, and it does glow a little bit, but it seems to just decompress and pop back into place.
I take my bard strength. I punch the fire. Like I'm pushing it like really hard at this point. Both of them to get them to click and to stay there. Hame. Hame. Ah!
Can you give me a strength check?
Oh, fuck. I'll give you the best strength check you've ever seen.
Strength check! Nat 20!
13.
You rear your fist back, punch it into the rock breaks apart.
Oh!
Crumbles to the floor.
Oh.
And you kind of
Oh,
look
fuck.
down, and you can see into the hole. It seems...
So I'm looking at a hole.
the hole where this little stone was.
Nice.
You see what looks like one long carving scratched into the rock beneath it, going further towards the wall, curving off to the right.
I speak Common and Celestial. Are the carvings like anything to do with those languages?
It's literally just a scrape on a rock, dude.
Okay, so, you know, I take my thin rapier. I have a sword. I, like, stick it in the hole and, like, wiggle around to see if I can, like, get it to go loose or something.
Stick your sword in, jiggle it around, click! The stones fold back and open up into what looks like a small room. At the center, you see a box sitting on top of a table, a very long bar-like table lining this small circular room with various papers, ink bottles, quills, and all sorts of other notes and trinkets littering the desk at the far side of the room.
I go up to the table. Is there anything on it?
There's a box.
I open up the box.
You pop this wooden lid up and off. It looked almost like it was made of a light parchment, but feels just like the nice texture of a freshly cut tree, fresh oak.
What the hell's going on
You
here?
lift it up, look down, you see two mirrors set up next to each other, a little diorama of a long castle hallway with doors drawn and painted on, and you see little paper cutouts of your three companions.
What
Surrounded
the fuck?
surrounded by various other paper cutouts of these strange doodle-like creatures.
Okay. There's paper, pen, and a quill, right?
Yep.
I draw a big old human-sized dick with balls for feet. I replace one of the creatures that are surrounding them with that drawing. And what happens?
Let it happen, please.
Flashing back to them.
Oh, what we need is a giant dick to save the day. Big old balls on it.
Suddenly the large T-Rex paper monster crumples up, shoots up into the ceiling above you and disappears, when down floats this massive dong.
Praise
Huge-
be to Chaco! Praise be to Chaco!
Huge balls, fucking massive dick with legs, and it starts hobbling its way, slapping back and forth, sulking through the room, knocking back all the little
the
paper
sound.
men and toys, just
Just like soggy flesh on stone. Can I hear them?
You look down, you see your little paper cutout just sliding back and forth across the room like a windshield wiper.
Okay,
Why does it sound like nursing home butt sex in here? Old and
Okay,
slow and lazy and everything just...
on the map where they're at, can I put a trap door on right underneath them and then put another trap door on the other side of the monsters?
Yeah, you can do that.
Alright, I do that.
Next to you, you see this little square trap door just kind of fade and sizzle into existence. It
I'm
seems to
going
be
through
at
that
the center of all three of you.
I'm rolling right through that shit.
Alright. Now you guys are on
Dived
the
in
other
like
side
Bugs
of the
Bunny.
monsters right now. Okay.
So we jumped in the trapdoor?
Do I see myself in this diorama at all?
No, not at all.
So it's just them. Okay.
So is the paper on his side, it is moving, he can see us, like, as little dioramas?
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't look like your arms and legs are moving, but position. So it looks like you're
Okay.
kind of sliding across this little box.
Alright. I take a piece of paper and I make a weapons chest. Like I put like a sword, a barrel in this chest. I draw it in there. I drop it right next to Bob, saying, and have a little tag on it, open me.
So you're writing in ink, open me.
Yeah.
Okay, you hop through the trapdoor first, though, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hop through the trapdoor, you pop up on the other side, you see... You were behind this big old testicles and dick.
Which is on our side, right? Or it's just existing?
Yeah, it's wiggling.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just there.
It's wiggling.
Okay.
The creatures seem to be hobbling back towards you still, and this chest finally appears, pops open. You see a couple very nice-looking weapons, as well as a brand new shining barrel. With a tag that says, open me.
If I could only read. I kind of look at the chest full of stuff, and I go, and I run over real quick. You said it's open already, or I just pop it open?
You pop it open.
Pop it open, and I'm like, ooh, the spoils of war! And I start grabbing this stuff, right? And I start tucking it into my sweet-ass fucking, my new clothes. What is it again?
A barrel?
No, not my barrel. I look at that barrel and say, fuck this
The
barrel.
dress had a...
Yeah, I like the clothes that he gave.
Oh, the tapestry that...
Yeah, it's like my monkin clothes. That's how I got them. So I start putting the weapons in all the folds of the monkin clothes, and then I look over at the barrel and I'm like, meh, and I kick it. And then I realize I'm like, oh, and
You kick the barrel, and just as you realize, ooh,
okay.
Aelith catches the barrel, waves her hand over it, lights it on fire, and kicks it back to you.
And then I go to put it on. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so I'm like, I like your way of stinking. Get it? Because I was stinky earlier?
Oh, just kick the fucking barrel!
All right, and I kick the barrel.
The barrel rolls off right underneath the massive dong, and just like bowling ball to pins, knocks over a whole bunch of the doodle creatures.
Do they catch on fire?
Just immediately combust. Just boom, up in a bright blaze of orange flames.
And then I realize Ileana isn't there. Has she seen the barrel full of fire coming down the hallway?
Wait, what?
Oh, Ileana.
Oh, Johanna?
Yeah, I don't know her name.
She was right next
She's
to you.
standing there the whole time.
Oh, next to me. I thought she went down on the trap door and it was on the other side.
You all three went through the trapdoor.
Oh,
Trapdoors.
sweet. Okay.
Yeah. So
Nope, just reading this Pokemon fanfiction.
All right. Where did you
know?
So,
Oh God, no. Pikachu, no.
I Pikachu, so you'd stick it in my ass.
How?
Oh, 'cause it's like a lightning bolt. Oh, I get it. Oh my God. Oh.
Pikachu!
so,
Why don't you have a
Make a
Pikachu's me?
so what does he see on his side?
Ooh, nice Squirtle.
You see this barrel, the paper itself catches fire, starts rolling, and tumbles into a couple of the other little paper figurines, which turn to ash before you.
Do they see the other creatures?
And
turn
then
to
the
ash?
box starts to catch fire.
No, I just have to put it. I just have to stuff it out.
A big hand comes down, boom, 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 patting down into this box.
Do I hear these bangs?
You're just going like, fuck, shit, fuck.
I'm gonna look up. What do I see? Do I see Javi?
Does the little paper figure of him look up too? Like,
You just see this big old hand that looks strangely familiar coming down and smacking against the ground of this hallway repeatedly.
Get us the hell out of this box.
Do I hear anything?
God, I hope he does.
I hear that.
That's you.
That's you smacking the box to put the fire out.
Okay, is the fire out?
Yeah, fire's out.
Okay, and I go, woo! like pretty much into the box.
I need you two to make a...
Damn it! You just blew into the box.
Dexterity
Where do you think
save.
the wind was coming out from before?
No, I think I made a whoo. So I
Yeah,
had to go.
but that was close enough that it was
12.
fuck a 3. Fuck.
Bob blows back, smacks into one of the columns.
I love it.
Wait, so there are a bunch of papers on the floor around this whole room.
This is all happening inside that little box on the table.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're in the box. You're not.
I draw a cat.
Just tell us what the fuck's going on. Why don't you just write a little note? I guess.
Draw us a fucking door.
Oh,
You take one bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
all right. I draw a cat. I put it in the board.
A cat?
Yeah, like a little cute cat.
Aww.
Like, is it moving around? Do I see it moving around on the table?
Do you see it kind of scuttling
I
around?
pick it up. I bring it outside of the box and place it on the floor, right next to me.
Just sits there on the floor.
Does it come to life? I put the cat back in the box.
The cat comes back to life. You see this cat and this is a fairly decently sized cat. It's about half your size.
Mr. Scraffles.
Okay, all right.
Like more so like a lion to a human being than a cat to a human being.
If you can
It just
understand.
kind of appears, disappears, and then appears again.
Okay, all right.
Pushy.
I write on the wall, like in the drawing. I write on the wall. If you can hear me, look up, and I go hi.
Just rings through the room and shakes. You can feel the floor and the box vibrate. The little paper people fall over and then stumble back up to their feet. Even the big dick stays down for a few seconds, and then
But do they see what I wrote on the wall?
Yep.
So they look up. So I see like little paper figures looking up at me.
you see them kind of fold back so their head looks up.
Holy shit! Oh boy.
So I noticed that he's written on the wall, and I look up and I go, "Who the hell is that?" Does he hear me on that side?
You hear nothing.
Guys, it's me, Sal.
Who the hell is Smee Sal?
And I look up and I go, "Can you hear me?"
You see the
I
little
just-
paper him going,
No, Bob, I can't hear you.
"No, Bob, I can't hear you."
So I take my my mud sponge that I had earlier, and I go up to the wall and I write. Yes, it is gross. And I write.
I draw a bowling ball and I roll it on top of his hand.
I was about to talk to you through the wall.
I'm not having you write in shit. I'm sorry, but no.
It's a useful thing. It's the only thing I have to write with. Let me do it. Let me do it.
No.
Yes, it's happening.
All right.
So I go up to the wall
Now
and go,
I'm going to smell that
and
all the way from the other side.
and I start to write, "Where are you?" on the wall.
He's right there.
I'm in a room.
You start to see through this illusion.
We're trapped in
The
a
ceiling-
stupid magic box.
Fades away, and above you, you see a giant Sal Grindle looking down at you.
Let's view this, sweetheart.
Show
the
us your
goods.
dick. Oh wait, I guess you already did. Never mind.
So she sees me, like human.
But
They all see you now.
Okay, so
To you, it still looks like little paper cutouts.
fuck. What do I do? I
You
feel like I gotta
whisper.
break this box.
You hear whispering into the box. What do I do?
Guys, what do I do? I'm at a complete loss here.
Open the door.
Which door?
The one we got in here through.
This time, you actually do manage to hear small voices.
What-
the door.
All right, so I open the door again. I draw it, and I have like suck them out.
Right next to you, this small little cutout of a doorway opens up before you, just as the doodle people are finally within inches of you all.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump through that.
You hear a commotion from the other room as someone flops against the stone for their life. Aelith follows closely behind you in full sprint for the door and dives to the other side.
I pick up Bob by his barrel, and I take his paper, and I roll it through the door.
I'm not in the barrel. Just pick me up in the back of the paper.
I pick him up by the back of the paper and just like chuck him in there.
The little paper disappears, and you hear from directly behind you, actually, "Ah!" Boom!
Oh shit! How big is this
back
box? About that big?
About that in diameter, say about maybe half a foot deep.
I take that with me.
But
We're out of the box.
Yeah, you're out of the box. You were actually in the same room as guys. It's me, Sal. You recognize me?
Ugh,
is
yes.
is the door still open?
The door is still open.
Mr. Scruffles, quickly get in here!
Oh yeah, kitty.
The kitty runs through the door alongside two of the doodle people.
So do they jump in the room?
They're
Are they made out of meat now, or is it still paper?
They're still paper.
Even the cat?
Yes, please.
The cat is still paper.
Yes,
I
but
grab the 2 Doodle Bob's paper and I rip them in half.
But no,
They're human size.
Human size. Shut the door! Shut the door! Someone shut the door! Mr. Scruffles got in!
So what happens when I rip the paper?
Nothing, you can't.
Run up,
they're
grapple
through the
paper,
door.
and Rip it.
They're through the door, so like their pieces disappear off the board.
Yeah, you see 2 more pieces disappear off the board.
Oh shit!
They're in the room with us now.
I close the door on the
Nice.
on the box. I close the door. I just rip it up. So now it's just us and the 2 dudes
And Mr. Scruffles.
and Mr. Scruffles.
You see the doorway into this infinite hallway you were previously in just fall to pieces. You see Sal Grindle on the other side of these doodle people. We're going to pick up where we left off with initiative. Sal, I need you to roll in.
12.
Duck, you're up.
No one messes with Mr. Scruffles. So I do my little dance real quick, but then I'm going to do a flip over to just drop kick him as hard as possible.
You're drop kicking a piece of paper.
Well, it might work.
So you're going to flip over him and drop kick him.
Well, might kind of, I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
19.
You manage to flip over him, you get behind him, and make an attack roll.
I'm going to stay with it. Fuck it. I rolled a 1. Okay. 1 plus, strength? 2. It was such a sweet flip, though. It was a sweet flip, right? Right? Y'all saw the flip, right?
You fastball special lip. You're gonna go to the flip and you're gonna crack open your head. And then you're like Family Guy crumpled on the floor, just bleeding.
Ah, damn it! Who put these stairs here?
I don't know what happened. I'm staying with it.
Oh my god. So you run up, flip over this doodle monster, land on your feet, a perfect 10. You turn around, and just as you're about to drop kick this motherfucker, you look down. You landed fucking sideways. Your ankle down hard. Wasn't quite the perfect 10 you thought it was. And you come crashing down onto the floor, wailing in pain.
Much damage? Do I take any damage, or I'm just...
Oh, do you take damage?
Oh, God.
Fastball special. You knocked down a 1 there, boy.
That is 7 bludgeoning damage, good sir.
Hey everyone, it's just Duck jumping in here real quick to say thank you so much for checking out the podcast today. If you're enjoying it, please head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, iTunes, and give We Are Podcast a like. And if you get a chance, head over to our social media. All links can be found in the description. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /We Are Podcast. And if you're enjoying the podcast today, please share with your friends. It's the only way we can grow this network. With that said, back to the podcast.
Alright, Ilana.
I'm gonna go ahead and I guess just shoot this dude at 24. Whoa.
Your arrow
Bink!
rips right through the little paper man's head. You even watch it stick into the wall behind him with a little bit of paper stuck to the wall as he crumples down to the ground. One of them still standing, just kind of wriggles in front of you.
Yo, hi, Amy. Hi,
Me.
It's my turn?
Hobbs, yeah.
Okay.
You see this paper cat, this paper dude, and your whole party standing on the other side of them.
Okay, I take my crossbow. I aim it at that motherfucker's face. And I pull the trigger.
Give me an attack roll.
Alright.
That
Okay.
is not the right dice.
Oh, thank God, because I was the one. I needed that.
You're going to subtract that from whatever you roll.
What? I didn't not do it.
Nope, you rolled the wrong dice. He's
Come
the
on,
boss.
bro.
That's the 20. Yeah, that's the 20.
That's the 20.
So I rolled a 9.
It rips through the monster's shoulder. It falls back down on the ground.
Yeah. I'm a badass.
You're pretty sure that one was pretty badly burned already. But you killed him. Stand in this same hallway, little room with the big box, table of papers, pens, ink, all sorts of stuff in the back. The little paper cat, about half your size, sitting before you. He's a bit of a fat
does he have
cat.
bobs?
He's about half the size of an average human being. So he's a big cat.
Meow. Mr. Scruffles, it's me, Daddy.
Meow.
Mr. Scruffles, come see me.
Meow.
Mr. Scruffles is a fucking idiot.
I kill Mr. Scruffle.
Don't kill him.
Like, I take a crossbow.
No, don't kill him. I stop him. I
and
stop him from
put
killing
it through his
Scruffles.
head. And
I
you're
stop-
not going to stop me
I stop
because Nat 4.
That's a 20. A natural 20.
That's not a natural 20.
Unnatural 20, my friend. Unnatural 20.
What's the armor class for the cat?
No, I'm stopping you. You gotta get
First
through.
of all, I moved first. My crossbow was already in my hand.
You would have had to reload it, which would have taken a few seconds. He saw you reloading it and pulling it back and lining up the sight on the paper cat. He runs up and manages to knock the crossbow out of your hand. Smack.
God damn it, Bob. I stole this from my uncle.
It's Mr. Scruffles. He came from the heavens.
He's gonna be a fucking distraction for you.
No. Yelohana, can I keep him?
I'm not your mother. I mean, I might be older than you, but
So I walk over to Mr. Scruffles and
wrinkly baby.
I pet his, cat head and stuff. How's he react?
The paper starts to kind of shake as you're pretty sure he's purring.
Aw, Scruffles, you're my best friend. Can I keep him?
Why? Why did I do this?
Yes! We got Mr. Scruffles! I'm so happy right now, dude. Do you know how happy I am?
I'm gonna kill that cat.
The fucking paper cat.
Dude, come on.
Paper tiger, man.
But come on, that's what do you call that? A animal companion?
Yep.
Fuck yeah, we got an animal companion, you guys.
Is it still paper?
Yes.
Still paper.
Yes.
Okay.
Bob, what's gonna happen if it's
I'm
raining
cool with it.
outside?
We can fold him up and put him in our pocket.
That's gonna
That's
hurt him.
actually, yeah,
In fact, I'm gonna fold him up right now.
good idea. I'm down. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, he folds down to the point where he's about the size of a regular cat, and then you fold him once more to the point where he's just little bitty.
And then I just pick him up and I go, hee hee. Put him right there. Haha, Mr. Scruffles is next to my heart.
I'm gonna take this box with me. It's interesting.
Okay, you now have the strange wooden box.
And I also grabbed some extra paper, quills, and inks.
Okay, so you can go ahead and say you have grab 2 quills, 3 bottles of ink, and 15 pages.
Is there anything else in this room that's worth taking?
Definitely worth looking.
I'm gonna start looking around because I am ecstatic as shit. In fact, I think I gave up drinking.
Meow.
Alright, so we're all looking around. What do we see? Do we find anything of interest?
Your rapier's still sticking out of the stone. The little room you were in,
Is there like a hidden door or another door in that room?
you can try looking for one.
And I do. I'm feeling on the walls just like see if there's anything hinky afoot, like some fuckery, anything going on.
Some fuckery. Fuckery.
I'm ready to roll.
Fickery, fuckery, duck.
Don't bring me into this.
Running your hands along the wall, inside this little room with a strange box, again you find 4 square cutouts right next to one another. In the second slot is a square cutout red gem.
I take
Inside
the red
the slot.
Oh, inside the slot.
Oh, try putting the blue one in one.
I put the blue one in one.
He said it so. I put the blue one in there. Here we. I'm so high.
I'm tired, guys. Sorry.
I'm so stoned.
Sorry.
Is it in the right spot?
You sure it's not the massive, copious amounts of THC?
I don't know.
Because your eyes look like this.
What do they look like?
You see a white light split from the 2 gems in both directions. A blue line shoots up and down, forming half of a doorway arc. A red line shoots up the other way, forming the other half.
Yo, Honda, you still got that pink stone?
It was glass. It cut me. I think I might have got something from it.
You
And
definitely
no, I
got
left it in
Pepsi.
the fucking trash.
And then the wall itself just kind of opens up. And before you, you see a grandiose balcony splits off in 2 directions, and there's a light fog in front of you. You see, both on your left and right, row after row after row after row of bookshelves.
What the?
Lined with novels, tomes, books bound all colors, shapes, sizes, some thousands of hundreds of pages, some mere brochures.
Wow.
But all organized very nicely. As you walk out a little bit further onto the balcony, you look down, you see 4 floors of nothing but pure books surrounding you. And it seems to go on for hundreds of feet. It seems almost endless.
Alright. You guys stay on the balcony. I'll be right back. I go back into the room. Open up my box. I draw the doorway again in the hallway. I draw a big magic carpet. And I have it come through the door into the room. And I close it back up so nobody else comes through. So now we got a magic carpet in here, and we're going to go for a little magic carpet. I'm about to show you the world. It's shining, shimmering splendor. And we're going to go down.
If the DM allows it.
Shall we leave it to chance? Son of a bitch.
Did he get his carpet?
Well, I'm going to ride the tiger through.
He's in my pocket, but I'm more than willing to get him out. If if you suggest it, we will ride him.
Ride the tiger!
And high so high when I'm riding the tiger.
See his stripes, but you know he's clean.
Your doorway opens up,
Ronnie loves
and as
him
it closes on the other side, you see this very flat, nice... It looks as thin as paper, but it seems to be like a drawn rug. When suddenly it rolls up, and it stands up and starts walking over towards you, he goes, "Oh, dear God! You'd never understand how long I was cooped up in there. That was just horrid. I do believe I will be taking my leave, so if you...
Whoa, who are you?
Who am I? I am Magique Carpe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love Magic Carpe.
Magic carpet.
Magic Carpe, can you fly?
Ooh, that sounds...
Can I... Oh, child! Can I fly? He floats up into the air a few feet. I can do this! You see the carpet start to flex before you.
I need a favor, Magique. I need you to take me and my friends through that portal, and we're going to go down and explore.
Explore?
Yeah.
Now why would the great Magique Carpe help a heathen, a civilian, a weakling
I'm pretty sure someone fired
like
me.
you?
What about me?
Well, you see,
Who are you?
I'm more than just your...
You see on the carpet some of the little threads start to change color into the shape of a bow tie. And he kind of floats over to you, doing a little leaning on his hand, floating. And
It's a carpet, you guys.
what is your name?
I don't really see how that's important right now.
Oh, trust me, it's important to Magique Carpe.
I can show you these girls. Let me ride you in library.
Yeah,
There should be some good books here.
Magique,
Don't worry.
I promise you,
Can
if you give us a
carry
ride,
me?
you will have those bouncing all over yourself. And she doesn't wear underwear.
'Cause I'm a girl.
Debatable.
I don't really want to walk and climb. But if I can sit on you
You guys can
and ride
screw.
around, you might get some slime.
Oh, I bathed in shit and didn't even get that response. You gross son of a gun.
Didn't work. Is it working?
It's working.
I'm thinking of working on the DM right now, so hopefully it's working on
That was my
that.
persuasion. And I'm
Magic
going to roll,
carpet.
and that's an 11.
No need to roll your
And I threw in some shalalas to help the
You
situation.
get advantage for singing it, right?
Don't be shy.
Nailed
Don't
it.
let that girl too shy.
So, magic books.
So, you only need a lift, you would say.
Yeah.
A little ride on a magic carpet.
She's gonna ride your face all the way to Tinseltown if you let her.
Starting to get weird.
As much as I'd love to be a...
Look, are you going to help us or get lit on fire?
Find the great Magique Carpe!
Look at it. You're not gonna wash the spot that she sits on.
I mean, he's made out of paper. He probably doesn't want to wash anything.
This is true. Okay, you gonna help us?
Or get lit on fire.
We're not gonna let you on fire, but we're gonna help.
Fire?
You. No.
Do I need to say it a fourth time?
No. How about you just not say it a first or
I'm
second?
just going to keep repeating myself until he understands that that's the way it's going to be.
You see the little bow tie turn into like a blue bellboy cap, complete with string. And he floats over, hovers over the balcony. Okay, the great Magique Carpe has decided to assist you. So,
Excellent decision. A wise choice.
I suppose we should, what is this? Third floor, fourth floor. Going down, Magique Carpe. All aboard.
Magique Carpe, can you tell us a little bit about this place that we're in?
I have no idea where we are.
He
Fair
was
enough.
just born 2 seconds ago.
But he seems like he's been around.
Oh, the great Magique Carpe has been around. He has been to many places and to none.
So do you have any, like, magic abilities, or,
Oh, I have plenty of magic abilities. Magic abilities out the wazoo.
Like what? Please enlighten us.
Isn't that French for bird?
What is a French?
I have no idea.
Fuck this shit. I'm getting on the carpet.
All right, Magic Carpe.
Don't shit on the carpet.
We're going to go down 4 floors.
So I climb up on Magi, and I sit down, and of course, no underwear once again, so my giant quackers, or whatever we call them. Clackers are just resting on
Don't
Magi.
leave skid marks on Majik.
Oh God, he's teabagging me.
He teabags a lot of people. And
Yeah,
they
he's a
stink.
terrible person.
Oh, this is never gonna wash out of my threads. Never. Just get this over with. The three of you, along with Aelith, climb on board Majik as he gently kind of floats down. Oh, which floor am I stopping on? 3, 2, 1.
One.
Okay. It starts lowering down further and further gently until he lays flat on the floor with all of you above him. Okay, please get off the rug. It's get off me. The rug thing. It's starting to hurt.
I've fallen asleep.
I kick Bob off Magic.
Thank you.
Nice.
All right, now just stay here, chill out. We're going to be right back.
He kind of rolls himself up and pops up. Like magic carpet from Aladdin. He's standing up on his two edges, and he's leaning over to you again. Oh, don't worry, I'll be here for you.
I have something for you.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's a scroll case. Why don't you roll yourself up and get in there and shut up?
I don't think I'm going to be.
Or get lit on fire.
Okay.
I love Magi. Magi is awesome.
He rolls himself up. You see the paper kind of compartmentalize a little bit and just almost like a telescope, just fold up and slip inside the tube.
And I lean over to Yuliana real quick and go, smells like my nuts.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, okay?
Such a bitch.
So,
All right.
let's search for books.
So we're on the balcony of the first floor. What do we see?
We're looking for books here?
No, there's just a lot of books there. We're not looking for books in particular.
The floor below you, it has this large...
Then why the hell did we come to the library?
It has this large circle pattern in the floor tiles, forming this ornate-looking centerpiece that's kind of difficult to decipher from here. All around you surrounds these curved bookcases that all seem to be focused in towards this pattern on the floor, just surrounding it row by row by row.
How tall are these bookcases?
They take up the entire floor.
Okay, I start going up one just to get a better look of the actual thing that it makes.
Can you give me an athletics check?
16.
16?
Yeah.
You hop up one bookshelf at a time until you make your way up just about to the second floor. Hanging off, you look back down. It looks to be like a old godlike figure glowing in radiance. You see it.
What color is the glow?
It's got a white glow to it. The person at the center of it, you have a feeling that they resemble that of a god just because the amount of detail and precision that looks like it went into crafting this particular person. Surrounding them, it almost looks like a white ribbon winding its way across until it looks like it twists into a black ribbon folding back around and then eventually twisting again. For every bit of detail that's a specific color on one side, it flips and is its complementary color on the other. Is a very colorful pattern, but you can't help but notice that on one side is a small little triangle in a pink shape, missing, revealing just plain stone underneath.
Because Bob didn't
You son of a bitch.
Bob didn't throw a shard of glass at you. He threw the stone. You still got it between your boobs?
I left it on the floor. It was nasty.
My head hurts. Can somebody heal me?
No.
No.
Can I eat rations or something to heal myself?
No.
What heals me?
No.
Yellahana, get your boyfriend out of the tube.
A short while later,
Get your boyfriend out of the tube every time you ask me.
Actually, why don't we use Mr. Dio?
His name's Mr. Scruffles.
Whatever.
And he's
Kitty.
And he's sleeping.
Kitty.
He's sleeping.
Kitty.
Alright, he's fucking awake. You guys are assholes.
he unfolds out of his pocket to the size of a regular cat and sits before you.
Pretty kitty. Why don't you go get Mommy that glass triangle?
Meow. He just kind of sits down in front of you.
Or get lit on fire.
He scrambles up the bookshelves. You hear his claw marks and just this
Such a
cat
good boy.
meow, and as he's
What a
clawing
pretty
his
kitty.
way up the...
Mr. Scruffles, be careful. I love you, my best friend.
Oh,
Fuck
me
you,
too.
Sal.
What a
What?
sweet kid.
He's a good cat and you try to kill him.
Well, he's a distraction for you.
I love him. And I go into a song. I love you, Scruffles. He's been taken.
You gotta stop, bro.
All right.
Spit on my arm.
I'm sorry.
And my forehead. Well, don't molest me over it.
So the paper kitty comes back with a little shard of glass in his mouth and comes crawling back down the bookcases, drops it at your feet, quickly folds back up and hops into your pocket, Bob.
Oh, here you go, Mr. Schnupples.
Alright, so I take the pink shard of stone and I put it in the thing where it's supposed to go.
The floor below you hums lightly.
It's a vibrator.
The floor below you hums lightly and lets off a faint glow, glowing from the different colors. So it's all depending on, it's just a colorful glow all around. At the very center, rising up from the absolute middle of this small circle, is a rectangle panel. It flips over, turns into a sheet of paper with handwriting scrawled on it.
Read it out loud, Sal.
Ivana, my love, it is time we left this paradise. The denizens of Valorn have become obsessed with our island. I tire of watching them perish. Fear not, I will secure our treasures, tales, and stories within these walls. He has told me to open these doors if the need arises. Fine. You know you are worthy. Seek true ether. Seek true ether. 3-517-06-93A. Pretty sure those are the numbers in Lost.
What?
You ever watch Lost?
No.
The capsule, dude. You don't know what that is?
Guys, you still got to read this letter. Something about ether.
I realized something as you said that, just out of the game. Your hillbilly name would be Ether instead of Ethan.
Hi, Ether!
Come
Hey,
on.
Ether, come here!
Come here, Ether. We gotta show you some
Where the
shit.
fuck you going, Ether? Hey!
That was Big Gal. Streaming that shit. Alright, so yeah, let me read it real quick. Is it Ilvana? Ilvana, I totally love you. Okay. Ilvana, my love, it is time we left this paradise. The denizens of Valorn have become obsessed with our island. I tire of watching them perish. Fear not, I will secure our treasures, tales, and stories within these walls. He has told me to open these doors if the need arises. Fine. Know you are worthy. Seek true ether. 03.517.06.93A.
Now, the island, is that referring to the island that's being held tethered to the ground by chains?
Of course.
Please join us for our next Dungeons and Distractions side quest. Thank you for listening. And there it is. Thank you so much for checking out the podcast today. If you have enjoyed it, please do not forget, share with your friends. That is how we grow the network. And if this is your first time listening, head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, iTunes, and give We Are Podcast a like. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, you're going to love the other podcasts here on the We Are Podcast Network. We have We Are Error, where we talk about movies, entertainment, whatever the fuck we want to talk about. That's me, that's Jake, that's Javi. We're breaking down pop culture, and we're having a blast. We Are Bagu, a video game podcast featuring me and Dr. Ethan Eastwood. That's where we talk Atari to Steam. And everything in between. And finally, I Hate Being Sober. Personal stories from epic people. I'm going to sit down with some of the most epic people I've ever met in this world, and we're going to talk about their life, we're going to talk about their trials and tribulations, and we're just going to talk about their journey this far. Head on over to our social media. All links can be found in the description. You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /WeArePodcast. Also, head over to the Facebook group, We Are Error. We would love to see you in that group. And don't forget, if you've enjoyed the podcast today, share it with your friends. That's the only way we can grow this network. With that said, do not forget, support local comedy in any way that you can. We really do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.